Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jill. I am a mommy lifestyle vlogger for those of you who are new. I have a daughter, her name is Ava, and she is 11 months old. Hence this video, her 11-month update. Please stick around and join my YouTube family. Hit that subscribe button down below, and if you do end up liking this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. We're gonna get right into things. I do want to apologize. Ava is sleeping right now. She's taking a nap, so I am letting her sleep while I start this video, but I will insert some clips of her today once she gets up so that she's actually in her own video. I did write some things down, so this covers everything that's gone on. This covers everything that's gone on between months 10 and 11. So about a week ago, Ava was she came down with a stomach bug, so we did have to bring her into the doctor. So I do have an updated weight. She is 18 pounds, 10 ounces, and according to what I found online, that's about the 20th percentile. So, I mean, to me, she's like a little peanut. I'm used to bigger babies. That's where she's at right now. I did not get her height or head circumference at that visit. Drawing off of that, this was the first time that Ava was actually truly sick. You know, we've had little bouts of things, maybe some allergy problems or a rash here or there, but this was the first time that she's gotten anything. And I guess it was 2 Fridays ago, we were driving and we got to the grocery store and she threw up everywhere, and it was vomit. It wasn't spit up, it was actual vomit, and it was the most heartbreaking thing that my husband and I have ever gone through, because she looked at us like she was so helpless. And like, I think of all the times I was sick as a kid and how upset it made me. Like, I can't imagine like what my parents went through. Like, it was so hard to deal with. But she ended up being sick for quite a while. She was throwing up for 4 or 5 days, and while the first day was vomit, the days following were just large amounts of formula and milk. A lot of that is because she wouldn't eat anything but her bottle, really. So we did end up bringing her into the doctor, and they put her on some acid reflux medicine, and it's helped significantly. She's like a totally different baby. She has 2 teeth on the bottom and 2 teeth on the top, and I do see one coming in next to her too on the bottom. I'm sure there's more to follow. Her doctor thought that maybe she would get a lot at once just because she was late teething, but she has been pretty irritable the past few days because of that. She isn't talking yet. I don't really know when babies are supposed to start with their first words. I know that because she hasn't said any first words, it's not a concern or anything. She does babble all the time and sounds like she's trying to explain things to you and tell you stories. And she does make noises that sound like mama and mom, but they're not. They're just her go-to noises for when she's trying to pitch a fit. But no words yet, and she is not walking. She is crawling everywhere still, and she is walking around furniture, which she was doing in her 10-month update. If you guys saw that or keep up with us, she's still walking around furniture, but she's much quicker now. She's much more confident. She'll walk around the furniture just one-handed. A big thing I've noticed is if she's standing up and holding on to something and she drops a toy or whatever, she'll lean down and get it while holding onto the furniture and be able to stand back up, which is pretty huge. She doesn't have to plop to the floor and then try to figure out a way to stand back up. So she is doing that. I will say, when I hold her hands, she is really good at walking. She knows the motion, she knows what she's supposed to do, and I can get her to walk only holding one of my hands, but the minute I let go, she sits down. I will catch her once in a while standing, or I'll let go of her hands really quick, and she's able to stand for a moment, but I think she's scared that she's gonna fall, and so she just automatically sits down or kneels. With that being said, I think that I'm gonna get her some walking shoes, or it's the Stride Rite shoes. I was kind of indifferent about it because they are an investment. They're about $30 a pair. They're kind of hard to find in my area. There are like no stores. So I don't know, I didn't know like, are they really worth it? But I was talking to my mother-in-law and she said that they swore by them. My grandma told me to get them and my mom told me to get them. So I'm just going to get these shoes. They're not the cutest things in the world, but I think that they'll help her get some confidence with her standing. But I do have to say, I am in no rush for her to walk. Once she started crawling and getting into everything, our lives changed significantly. And I know that once she's walking, it's going to be the same deal. However, I don't want to slow her down either because I'm not giving her adequate shoes, basically. So one big thing I've noticed this past month is that she's really, really enjoying tubby time. We take baths every other night or during the day. It's kind of hit or miss, but she absolutely loves it. She's never minded it. She's always sat in there and kind of like tossed around her toy or her duck or whatever. But now, like I was just telling my husband that I took her out of the bath today and she started screaming. Like she wants to be in there. She wants to play in water, and it's actually really cute. This past month was Christmas and we traveled with her. Road trips they're becoming easier with her the older she's getting, but they still are so challenging. All you parents out there who have kids and that you travel with them, I don't know how you do it because it literally makes me feel insane hearing her cry in the car. But we ended up going up to Joliet, Illinois, where my family is, and we celebrated Christmas with my family, and she loved it. There's so many kids around, and you could just tell she wanted to keep up with them and run after them, and it was really, really cute. And she did not understand all these presents and that they were for her, but it was still cute. She knew how to open them, and you know, once we got home, she absolutely loves all of her toys. If you guys watch my Christmas video. She was super, super cute in it. I'll link it at the end of this video. So her typical schedule, it has not changed in the past couple months. She still gets up about around 7 a.m. and she goes to bed about 7 p.m. and she takes 2 naps a day. So she usually has 3-hour wake time stretches, and that's with 2 naps a day, and those vary anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours. So she's actually becoming such a good sleeper. She was not a good sleeper as a little baby, but she's doing great now, which means I'm getting sleep and my husband's getting sleep and everyone's getting sleep. So we're all happy here. One good thing that we have noticed this month too, which is huge, is that we're able to push her nap schedule a little bit. Not that we like to do that very often, but there are times and days where we want to go do something that is going to take longer than that 3-hour increment. So we'll be able to push her to 4 or 5 hours, and she responds pretty well. She gets crabby like all babies do, but she really does well. We've had a few days where she's only gone down for one like 3-hour nap, or sometimes we have to push bedtime and we'll keep her up till 8 or 9, and she does phenomenal. So we're starting to get to a point where we don't feel like we're chained to the house, which, don't get me wrong, like we knew that was going to happen going into having kids. That's just the sacrifice you have to make. But once in a while, if we want to go to our friend's house or go somewhere and stay past 7 o'clock, we feel comfortable bringing her with us. So I was talking to my husband right before filming this video, and you know, I really didn't know what I was going to talk about because I feel like I haven't noticed many significant changes with her. But he pointed out one big thing that has changed, and that I guess I really it just didn't dawn on me, but she's starting to develop a lot more, I don't know how to say it. She's developing much more of a personality and starting to practice her own assertiveness. I know that happens right around a year old. So, she's very stubborn, and she likes to, I'm starting to notice some, I don't want want to say anger, but some frustration and some more emotions, and she's protesting more. With that being said, she's also understanding a lot more, so she knows when I tell her no, she knows, and she cries and she gets very upset. That is big, is that she is really starting to comprehend more of our language and understand what we're saying. You know, I'll tell her to go get her ball and she'll go get the ball and we'll play catch, or I'll say throw it and she throws it. Like, she is understanding commands. And I think that at this age it's so hard because she can't really communicate other than yelling or gripping her fists or squealing or whatever she wants, and she's not getting from us. She's not able to tell us. So it is a challenging time in that sense, but at the same time it's also like something that you expect as a parent. So I think that's why it kind of just went over my head a little bit until he reminded me of kind of like those big things going on. But seeing her little personality develop has been really cute. I think that's really all I'm going to cover for this update. Like I said, I don't feel like a ton has changed other than her personality, and she's getting stronger. She is still sleeping conveniently, so she's not in this portion of the video, but as soon as she gets up and she's fed, I'll make sure to do some recording and I'll insert it here. Can you say hi? Look. Look, Ava, look. Who's that? Hi, Mama. Hi. Say hi. Hi. You're such a good girl. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Yahoo! Alright, you guys, I'm going to end the video. I know this was a quick one, much quicker than her other updates. But thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. It's that red button right down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave any comments if you have any questions or statements or whatever. Leave comments below. I love to hear from you guys. We'll see you in the next video.